everyone, welcome back. It's Moa, aka Swedish Whiskey Girl, and today we're here in sunny Pitlochry at the Blair Athol distillery. We have just done the tour, and of course a massive thank you to Diageo for letting us come and do the tour. It's of course slightly adjusted now after everything that's happened with COVID. You have to keep your distance of 2 meters, for example. They keep the group size is quite small, about 4 people every tour. But I've written more about this on my blog if you want to read more about it, so check out that link in the description below. But I thought we would do a little tasting of the Blair Athol 12-year-old, which is a whiskey that is of course 12 years old. It's a single malt made here at the distillery, and this is quite a special distillery because most of the single malt that is made here goes straight into blends like Bell's and Johnnie Walker, and it's only 0.3% that actually is bottled as single malt. Blair Athol is bottled as a part of the Flora and Fauna range, which is a UK range of whiskies. You have other names like Baljuan and Rusk, for example, as well. And these are generally whiskies that you won't find so much in their kind of single malt form, but they go straight into blends. So Blair Athol 12 is a whiskey that's been matured using both bourbon casks and sherry casks. So it's a really nice one. And during the tour, we also finished with a tasting where you got to try the Blair Athol 12, the distillery exclusive Rusk 10, and the Talisker store. And this distillery, of course, is one of the whiskies dating back to the pre-1800s, and the whiskey here primarily goes into blends like Bell's and Johnnie Walker. And like I said, it's part of the Flora and Fauna range, which is available in the UK, and it's just lots of them. But if you had a chance to try them, I would, and they're really lovely, and they're quite different in their own ways. But let's start by having a little look on the nose. This is such a fruity nose. I've always enjoyed the nose of Blair Athol 12. It's just big and kind of tropical, almost a bit like mango and peaches, and it has like a dense sweetness to it. There's a lot going on, but generally mostly fruity and almost a little bit floral, but sweet floral. Slight bit of kind of vegetal grassiness as well. Perfect for summer weather like this, but also really lovely in autumn, I would say. And as you can see behind me, we have all these lovely greenery here in the distillery. And if you come in kind of the winter months or in autumn, it also changes colour from this lovely green to a little bit more of a red. We were here back in February, and it's a distillery for all seasons, I would say. But let's have a little taste. Slanjava. First thing I love about this whiskey is the mouthfeel. It's quite oily, it's quite round and quite not oily in a way that it sticks or clings to your palate, but just oily in a way that it feels quite velvety and quite smooth, but still quite big and dense when you drink it. It still has a lot of fruitiness, but the fruitiness mixes in with a bit of a kind of leather spiciness. It has slight like soft tannins that leaves like on the finish, but also that kind of memory of the fruitiness. Slight kind of vegetal grassy note, but the dominant flavour is this big fruitiness, like peaches, a little bit of apple, but it also has this kind of slight green vegetal note, maybe like green apple peels, and then that slight spice. It's quite approachable. And if you like, or if you're starting out with whiskey and you want to explore something that's sherry influence in this maturation, then this might be a really good one. And this is kind of leathery fruitiness. It's like a very soft touch of sherry casks, but sherry casks in a really good way. Like that rounded, very fruity, slight spice, but not overly spicy. And of course, I would love to hear if you've tried any of the Flora and Fauna range, or have you perhaps tried the Blair Athol 12 or been to this distillery? Please let me know in the comments below. And of course, if you like what I'm doing here on YouTube and my other social channels, I would be absolutely over the moon if you consider using my affiliate links with either Master Malt or the Whiskey Exchange or the Scotch Malt Whisky Society next time you're shopping with them. All the information is of course in the description here below as well as links to my website, my Patreon, my Instagram and my Teespring shop if you're curious about that. But I of course hope you've all had an absolutely wonderful day, as wonderful and sunny as this day here in Pitlochry. Slanjava.